So let's head to the Ares facility to incite a conflict between Knight Errant and the Red Dragon Syndicate. As you board the train, your PDA buzzes. Rakta, answer the call. My friend, there's something I'd like to discuss with you. Something related to the Ares run you've recently accepted. That's funny, I was just headed out to do the job now. Will wonders never cease. An amazing coincidence, wouldn't you say? That or you're keeping tabs on me. You wound me, my friend, but I suppose I can see why you think as much. In any event, once you've heard the content of my message, you'll be thankful I did call. You may recall that my story about my former colleagues Taylor and Hardingham, the ones who stole my research. They work at the facility. If the auto repair circuits they took from me still exist, they are there. I need you to bring me on the run to retrieve them. Of course. You'll be the first man on the train when we head out. Thank you, my friend. I'll be there directly. You will not regret this decision. I guarantee it. The line goes dead. Alright, so obviously we're taking Rakta. And so here is... I don't see Frederick on the list. Oh wait, apparently I just need to scroll more. There was El Duce, but still don't see Frederick. Interesting. I'm not spending the money on them. I would rather continue to use my actual crew, and they're effectively free. Although that looks like it's she's based on Felicia Day. Anyway, I kind of want to take Gobbet because I want her spells, and then Duncan. I think that'll be what I'll do. There we go. We're about to travel to Ares Asia holding facilities. Continue? Yes. Central Hong Kong spills out along Victoria Harbour, all glittering chrome and neon flash against the night's darkness. The skyscrapers are a jagged nest of mirrored knives thrust into the sky, rending the clouds as they ascend into the heavens. The Ares Asia holding facilities complex swats menacingly over Chetak Road, a steel and concrete chuma intertwined with nearby buildings in a web of sky bridges and shared parking structures. You make your way inside and ascend to the 5th floor, a public foyer that connects to the restricted areas of the complex. As the elevator opens, you arrive in a cold, dimly lit reception area, but beyond it, your quarry awaits. Okay, what do we have karma-wise? Equipment, yeah, we will take this, thank you. Otherwise, I don't think there's anything else. Team Gobbet. You spells. You've already got aim 2 items. Gobbet, you can take this, why not? I just need to remember to use the locked item first, and that's it. Right, yeah. You also can't change what they are wearing. Out of curiosity, if I look at Rakta, individual, is there any way for me? Never mind. I guess I'll have to look at him in the mission screen to see how much cyber he has. Alright, let's go. You've got karma still available. You can totally spend it. Let's see how much karma we got. We've got 11 karma available. That is not enough to get to the next charisma thing. It is enough to boost our drones, which we will probably look at doing. I mean, ultimately we want to get here, but I'll wait a little bit before that because this is not actually that relevant. Okay, cool. Just need to remember to use the old quick save. Exiting Ares Asia holding elevator on the 5th floor of the skyscraper complex, the antiseptic odor of the mega corporation's office assails your nostrils. The immaculately detailed interior speaks volumes of the wealth and control that the North American industrial giant has come to wield over the free enterprise zone. We're looking for a lab between floor 15 and 40. Everything below 15 is shopping and recreation. The residential areas span 41 to 92. The auto repair circuit should be there as well. I know Taylor and Hardingham. They'll keep close to their main lab so they can work on the project in their off hours. They'll need specialized testing equipment. You can't fit these things into an apartment, even a big one. So everything we're looking for will be in the main lab or near it. Yes, once we plant the altered visitor record, we can find the lab's precise location. From there, everything we need should be nearby. Okay, so there is reception. There's... what's this? Okay. Bathroom. Let's send Droney through. One of the team's drones in. Okay. So, one thing I wanted to quickly check. Character. You. Essence 2? Can I actually see your gear? Cyberware. Here we go. So he has, yeah, legs. He's got cyber legs and a data jack. So that's 3 and a bit, yeah. So it's 2.5. So it's not actually that heavily cybered. Anyway, here. Activate one of my drones. Let's go with the Doberman. And turn. Doberman. Okay, power conduit. This power conduit is labeled Elevator Control and Power. A series of tangled cables and wire weave in and out of the junction box, as it's been patched and repaired many times. A note's taped to the side of the box. For God's sake, don't touch anything in here without contacting me first. This box is the most temperamental piece of crap I've ever worked with. If anything gets unplugged, the elevator system will go down and take the security card readers with it. Why did we spend all that noon on improving security if everyone has to take the stairs? Drone could fairly easily rip out some of these, rendering the elevator and employee ID cards inoperable until repaired. Cut power to the elevators. Drone tears out several of the elevator power cables and control cables, and a number of diagnostic lights begin flashing. Looks like you're going to be taking stairs for the time being. Okay, so then we will deactivate you. That's not what I meant to do. And turn. So if I deactivate you... Alright, cool. End. There we go. And the drone's back. Good, good. Now let us just save before we start the conversation. Okay. I'm also going to increase the volume slightly, actually. How did I get that there? There we go. Alright, now, let's chat with the secretary. Welcome to Ares Asia Holdings. I apologize in advance for any inconvenience. Our elevator systems are currently down for repair. Please excuse the poor timing. My friends invited me to a party in her suite upstairs. You know the type. Dress street, mingle with upper management. If you say so, sir. Not my sort of party, I suppose. Please go inside, but don't leave this floor. Your friend can escort you up. Okay. Public terminal. Okay, this is a public matrix terminal for guests and visitors. Its primary functions appear to be directory and news services, as well as basic email. Also, perfect terminal for you to upload the faked visitor records. So, let's first search for Dr. Taylor. Okay, we now have the information of the research lab. It's on 27. Biography. Dr. Taylor has transferred to the Hong Kong offices of Ares Asia Holdings from his previous posts in London with Ares Research. With Ares Europe. Dr. Taylor's research focuses primarily on drone weapons technology, although previous work is centered on cryogenics technology and the impact of matrix on social structures and human development. Okay. And he's the joint chair of Ares Asia Drone Research Labs with Dr. Ian Hardingham. Current projects include expansion of the Hangzhou Bay tidal system, a proposal to expand the Hong Kong MTR maintenance program, and further research into machine learning. And Hardringham, yep, weaponry division, also transferred. He's got advanced degrees in weapons design, mechanical engineering, and holds several patents in the field of AI research. And his duties are primarily related to research and development of new AI solutions that will keep Ares macro technology competitive, blah, blah, blah. Specific work is classified about self-repairing machinery, robotic game theory, and collective machine learning. And now we'll alter those records. Now shows that Golden Fong has visited several times in the past. Now I need to get to floor 27. Okay, what's through here? Sorry, sir. Elevators are experiencing a temporary interruption of service until they're back up. I'm afraid you'll have to use the stairs. Okay, sure. Let's check what's on this computer terminal. Browse the info on Ares Asia Holdings. Consists primarily of marketing jargon. Little of value here, but let's access the computer storage. We've got access to the secure storage, email, personal records, and associated project data. Okay. From inside the secure storage, can access recent email and recent project updates. Read the email. Most of the email is boring. Lunch plans, updates on hardware requests, complaints about office lighting, that kind of thing. One thread catches your eye though. Don't know why you're having such difficulty understanding our matrix upgrades, Chung. I've given you the bypass codes for the blocker ice at least 3 times already. Maybe you should write them down or something. Here they are again. These codes should allow you to bypass the blocker ice in our secure data store, and also for security scheduling. Don't sass me, Corporal. I wouldn't be in this situation if you hadn't been promising the matrix upgrades will be complete next week for the past 6 months. After 4 months of waiting, I stopped thinking about it. Now, every time I make a pull request from our depot, the damned ice gets in my persona's face and demands another set of passcodes. Thank you for the bypass codes, sir. I'll write them on the back of my hand or something. Dr. Chung, Ares Asia Research. So, did that give us the items? Yes. Sweet. Then project updates. Most of it's about construction projects, but one project, referred to as #2231, stands out. Dr. Chung, I'm concerned about the amount of resources you've requested to pursue Project 2231, particularly because we are Ares Asia Holdings, not Ares America Holdings. 2231 is an Ares America project, not one of ours. What explanation can you offer for this request? How can it be justified? Director Hui, Ares Asia Finance. I understand all your concerns, Director, but you should be aware that all divisions of Ares Macro Technology have been ordered to support Project 2231 where possible. Dr. Taylor and Dr. Hardingham are particularly interested in testing their prototype in support of Project 2231. I'm simply requesting an up manpower to find suitable subjects to test the prototype against. The risk involved in local research is unacceptable at this time. The entire reason the bulk of the 2231 related research takes place at the complex 68G, and why 68G is in the middle of the frozen tundra. I'd be willing to divert additional engineers for Taylor and Hardingham's project if they'd be willing to create another prototype with the intent of shipping it to complex 68G. Okay. That's it. I think I accidentally clicked through more. I'll talk to them about it. If you think it's not possible any other way, I'll impress that on them. Cool. That's it. Anything else? Not really. So let's open this door. And this door. Open all the doors. Don't leave this floor unescorted. Crazy talk. Why would we ever do that? Just because there's literally no protection. And you know, we want to. Alrighty. Up the stairs it is. All the way to floor 27. Excellent, Ranneko. We've arrived. We should make certain to find the auto repair prototype while we're here. I'm sure it'll be around here somewhere. Good. Then it won't be too much work to pick it up on our way. Thank you very much for this assistance. Okay. Thank you for saving. Glad we didn't need to go in loud. Okay. So the fact that there are a bunch of entrances to this thing makes me somewhat suspicious. So let's just check out what else is on the floor. Dr. Hardingham's office. Dr. Taylor's office. A door here that leads somewhere. Alright, so I guess we start with the offices. And then we go from there. This has a thing for us to hack. Alright. Let's try this one. I do like doing a bit of hacking. Okay, so now we will save. And hack. So firstly, we can upload the camera footage, or if I do this, can we do it from inside the matrix? Yep, we got decking one, we got more than decking one, and we can jack in. There's our stuff. I never bother with the ESPs. Hopefully that won't be a terrible mistake, but you know. Okay, 200 trace is what we're working with here. Gas valve controls. Alright, so let's just take a little bit to look out, bugger, at how things move. So you go there, turning around, and then, yep, okay. So you do scan that square. But this is still pretty straightforward to get through. Okay, let's hack this ice. Rating 9. Okay, so got 20 seconds of hack time right now. Okay, start. Three, 5, 5, 1. 6, 2, 4, 6. 1, 7, 7, 9, 5. You know what? Next, M in the right hand corner. W is here. MW this. MW this. Not that one. It's here. Ah shit, that one. Okay. Righto. 9, 1, 2, 5. 2, 7, 5, 8. 9, 4, 7, 3, 2. Okay, next. Okay, so W's in the middle. W third from the end. A clock there or there? W third from the end, clock. Clock W this. This one? No, how? MW. How am I missing this? Seriously, like, I do not get how I'm missing that so many times. I've actually never screwed up this many times on that. I'm gonna reload this. Try it again. But 9 symbols is just so many. Wow. It's surprisingly hard to just keep it in your head. as to which one is going to be which. So that's probably not helping, you know. Jacket. Just can't believe it's that ridiculously tough. That's dumb. Ah, bragging. Really? So we're actually exactly where I was before I reloaded. Okay. Clock M. Clock this M. Clock that W. This. It's totally that one. At least I freaking got it this time. Okay. It appears to be offline. It appears to be a one-way switch for a gas system. Oh, we killed this back one, didn't we? Okay. So there's not actually a whole lot to do in here right now, is there? No. These are all gas controls. I mean, I could hack the gas controls. There's nothing wrong with that idea inherently. It's just that I haven't done so. I mean, I might as well get through the ice while I can. Nine, 1, 8, 3. Alright. Clocks. Stopwatches rather. M. This. Totally this. Why was I having such a hard time with that before? And again, it's just can't do anything with it right now. Alright, let's just log off. And we can deal with it a bit later. Let's upload the camera footage. Okay. So that's done. Now, let's check out the offices. So I'll start with Dr. Hardingham's office, because it doesn't have a yellow mark next to it. Keypad awaits input. We do not have a keypad input for Dr. Hardingham's office. Why am I struggling with that? And so that also has a keypad. So let's check this door. That is a person now. Alright. Given I don't want that person to wake up, let's open a door and totally not get exposed to a trap. Lab computer. Walk away. Shutter controls. Okay, first step. Shutters must be closed during emergency admittance testing. Failure to close shutters. Okay. They're also the security room ones. Shutter controls are also closing the security room ones. They haven't had a chance to fit it. So if you can't, when you close the shutters for laser testing, security cannot respond as the side door auto locks. Make sure no one goes in or out of the main lab while the shutters are down. Close the shutters. Laser test in progress. Closing shutters. Fantastic. Now, let's open the lab computer. Okay. Ares Asia Directed Energy Weapons Lab Annex Aut Viam Invenium Aut Factium. Search for auto repair project. Attention, all info here is secret/Orcon. Duplication of files forbidden. Authorized eyes only. Select file. Security safety progress. Antiquary. Desert Wars field testing. Ares Europe's given us a go-ahead on entering the Griffin drone prototypes into this season of Desert Wars. Between the auto repair circuitry, the MP laser prototypes, and the self-organizing threat assessment programs, I think got a great chance of being one of the standout stars this season. Obviously, we've got a lot of work to do between now and the kickoff event, so I'm expecting plenty of crunch time. I know each and every one of you wants this as much as I do. It's hard for me to express how proud I am of this team and all the hard work you put in over the last year. If we can pull this off, we're positioned to be one of the biggest teams in the security drone hardware in the past 10 years. If we buckle down and put in the hours required, I know we can do it. Glenn LeVay in my office. Come get some. Dear Lord, how far you've fallen. When we worked together, he'd never have written this kind of limp corporate missive. We all cared enough about our work. We had never had to motivate the team like this. He's become a management tool of Ares Macrotech. I doubt as much as the passionate young researcher I knew. You think he's lost his edge? Not as such. I think he's still capable as a researcher. But when you spend all your time managing a budget or organizing a team, what time is left to do the actual research? The reason you got into the field in the first place. No thank you. That's a disgusting world. Okay. Self-organization subroutine bugs. Hey Ian, I've been encountering a worrying bug in the latest multi-drone mesh network tests. After checking in on it, I'm pretty sure it originates in self-organization routines. When the drones go into self-diagnostic mode and start sharing telemetry data after field activity, they stop responding to external commands, even kicking the debugger over to the admin mode won't stop them. Looks like they're not responding to outside commands because they're identifying activity orders as non-critical in comparison to their attempts to share and learn from each other's telemetry. It sounded spooky. It tried to push me out of the room during one of the tests because one started firing on the on-share cleanup base camp function and the rest picked up on it. They identified me as an object to be removed from the secure space. Worst part is the true condition was me trying to shut down the mesh network. I don't know, Ian. I don't like the idea of drones making value judgments about administrator orders. I'd like to strip out the self-organization code for future tests until I can debug it. I can understand we're trying to play catch-up with Ranneko on the pseudo-intelligence front, but the fallout if this bug spreads could be pretty catastrophic. Wait on the next test. Just a heads up for the team, hold on further self-organization tests until you get the all clear from me, Taylor, or Jan. There's a bug where the drone network refuses external orders while they're pursuing self-generated directives, data sharing, learning, battle examination, etc. It's nothing critical, but it's going to make debugging other systems a pain in the ass until we get it sorted out. General test is still a go. Down to one, they're still using my old code. Sounds like the same bug I encountered during my early test in Moscow. The problem is they're trying to give orders to the drones while the drones have prioritized their own desires over that of the end user. They'll never respond so long as they're in group reflection mode. Saying the drones don't listen because they're busy with their own work and don't want additional work? In essence, yes. The more complex pseudo-intelligent drones become, the more we have to learn to convince them of what we've ordered them to do is the best course of action within reason. Part of the reason the self-correction code exists is to protect against user error. The drones are only doing what they've been designed to do. The deeper I got into data sharing and self-improvement, the more I came to realize it was impossible to build a truly independent drone system as simple as weighting order priority. Checking from A to B to C is functional but inelegant. My solution was to create a system of interlocking desires and motivations that shift and change over time. The only overriding principle is that both Koschei and I must work together to solve problems. It's a novel approach. That's why it works as well. So if you increase independence, so does danger increase. If Koschei determined the best method of preserving my life was to shoot me in the leg, it would do so, and I would allow that to happen. Koschei's senses and analytical capabilities are superior to my own, at least in terms of battlefield threat assessment. Go back. Search recent messages. Attention, all information, blah blah blah. Olympics cancelled. Can't believe it, Jung. After spending all the time and money tracking down tickets to the 2060 Neo Tokyo Olympics, the OIC's cancelled them entirely. Something about not having enough participants. Guess there's a ton of countries pulled out over Japan's treatment of metahumans and the way they've handled their holdings in California. I mean, I'm all for equality, but the Olympics, that's about brotherly love, spirit of competition, unity of mankind. I can't imagine anyone using them for such transparently political purposes. Yeah, totally, yeah. Dr. Ishiguro. Yeah, oddly enough, the guy with the Japanese name doesn't see why. Yeah, okay. Chuck, can you put those reports on my desk? So I was hoping to take a look at the power output test out sometime soon. I'm going to be in and out of the office all day, so just let yourself in and put them on my desk. The code is 98144. Okay. Sounds good. I am going to now leave this lab, specifically because I don't want to start this until I've already been to the lab. Okay, so this is Taylor's door code 98144.